In a deal worth a reported £56 million, the former AC Milan forward will potentially make his long-awaited debut on Saturday afternoon against Big Sam's Everton, but this isn't the first time Aubameyang has graced English soil. Two years later, he would make his full debut behind a Chinese takeaway in front of a man and his dog. The 6'2" frame of Aubameyang stood on the hallowed turf of Groundsel Park in 2012, when Gabon needed a warm-up game ahead of an Olympic football tournament at St. James Park the following week. In a bizarre set of circumstances, non-league side Heaton Stannington FC were asked to throw a team together just 24 hours before the game after Newcastle U23s pulled out for unknown reasons. Gabon knocked 4 past their opposition and the rest is history, but what was it like to mark one of the fastest players in world football? Lee Chapman was one of 4 defenders who had the unenviable task of marking the Gabon international. Born and bred in Newcastle's East End, the 32-year-old was working as a metal finisher at ADM Pressings when he received arguably the strangest phone call of his life. It was after we played on the Saturday as well, but the manager phoned me and asked if I could play. Every time I looked over around the edge of the box, he was there a second later, putting the ball in the back of the net. The lads had heard of him because Newcastle were reportedly trying to sign him, but I hadn't heard too much. Just that he was lightning quick. Chapman said. That night I had a few bottles as normal, nothing different really. They'd never come across anything like that. His movement was amazing, he just glided. That's the best way to describe it, he was gliding across the pitch. It was a sight to see, it really was.